Evening, family and friends, and anybody who just want to come play with the makeup. That's what I'm here to do today. I'm here just to play in my makeup. I don't know. I got a little bit of inspirations today from off the. I was looking at some of the people's videos today. I really seen some things I think I want to try to do for myself. So let's go ahead and go for it. It's going to be more or less like a red, brownish kind of color that I'm gonna do today, which is what I want to do. I've seen a couple of things I'm gonna try. Like I said, when I come on here, I like makeup. That's what I'm doing this for because I like it. It's artistic, and the more and more I practice on myself, the better I can get to trying to be a makeup artist of my own talent with friends and family who like to wear makeup but don't necessarily know how to do it. So that's why I'm on here. That's why I do what I do because I really enjoy doing the makeup. Um, for the people who decide to watch. Um, I used to, I was very scared. That's why I'm on my own YouTube channel and I'm going live. This is my actual second going live, but I never posted before because some of the people who are on some of those other channels are so judgmental. Like, makeup is an art, and if you're happy with your finished product, you ain't got to have nobody be trying to tear your ass the fuck up. Excuse my language, my French, in order to do something and learn. But there's some people out here that's so profound and perfectionist. They don't know how to give good criticism. They can only just be critical. And for me, I'm just not a fan of that. You know what I mean? Because we're all learning. And I love when I see people's work from like maybe 2012 up into 2018 and how far they've come. So it's obviously a thing where you got to practice, practice, practice. Is like riding a bike or learning how to drive. You got to do it in order to pass the test. You got to do it in order for your hell for your premiums go to hell up. You got to learn. You know what I mean? You just don't get behind the wheel of a car and start driving and shit. You got to know some basic techniques and how to work it on the road. But there are some very judgmental people in these makeup groups. So I just do this for the fun, and I did this for somebody who may be a little bit newer than me who might want to learn how to use makeup. So today, I'm going for a red look. When I'm done, I want to put my red wig on to match the eyebrows. So if anybody can clearly see, I am using Kat Von D um, eyebrow gel, the red one. Well, it's called Auburn, so you guys can look. That's what I'm putting on my eyelashes. Kat Von D. I love the brow gel. When I was doing this as a practice video with my gold and black, that would not post it. I did on my phone, but I didn't know I couldn't just put it on I couldn't just post it. It wouldn't transfer. I don't know. It didn't do something. But what I was saying before was I definitely love the brow gel because my brows are very thin and uh I think it's easier than the pencil. It's easier to clean up. It's quicker to move around. And if you go over what you're doing, you can clean it up with concealer. That's what I love about the brow gel. And then when I'm done, because it's kind of wild right now. And like the reason why I'm doing this for me, for people who's watching, is because I'm new. I'm fairly new, and I don't want to be judged harshly in that light. I don't have the, how can I say it? The je ne quoi salt. The je ne quoi salt. I can't get the little. I'm trying to speak French and can't even get my damn shit together. Um, I don't have the whole technique down. Some things I do with my thumb. This is the LA Pro that I clean my brows with. Some people have it. They have an artistic hand and they got the technique down. I'm not one of the people that have the technique down, so I get it done and I do it in the manner of which works for me. Now, what works for somebody else, that's groovy and all, but you got to do what you're comfortable with, not what other people think you should be comfortable doing. And I do believe that, once you get your tools, your brushes, um, and things like that there, I do believe that you do become to learn how to use the tools in a more proper fashion. Or however you are. Some people was left handed, some people was right handed. I just do what works for me. I do because I really just love makeup. I love the outlook. I love how I feel when I put my makeup on. I do it for me. I don't do it for nobody else. And that's the plus about it. I'm in here doing makeup because my ass is bitter that I'm not at the Belle Biv DeVoe, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike shit tonight. Because my spouse just had back surgery. So, our money is really tight. We got the boy at the school. Thanksgiving's coming. Got to get him home for 2 holidays in a row. So there was no extra money to enjoy. So I'm not in a bitter Betty. My friend is there. It's her birthday. So this is a good birthday gift for her. She'll let me know all about it. So I'm very happy for her. That somebody else was able to get out and enjoy. That's always a win. Life shows up. You can't always continue to spend and do stuff when you got to be responsible. So I guess I'm at home being a responsible member of society doing makeup. So I'm not that mad. Just wish I was there. But do some people when they're going live. So I'm gonna watch the live videos and see what I see. You know, my friend is doing a live video. I seen that she's on her now. So I would love to have been there for Case. I love Case too. Case is a recovering addict, and that's a wonderful thing. So when I'm done with the whole look, I will also what was I going to say? I will also be using the Anastasia of Beverly Hills brow gel, which is what I use to stretch out my how can I say it? The gel. So the gel brow gel is not too thick. So I will expand on that when I'm done. Now I got this tape on the side of my eye because I hate when my shadows go over and then you have to clean it up. So I'm hoping that this is now that's a new process for me. I usually do not do that. I usually just freehand it a little bit and clean it up with my sponge. But I'm going to try something different. It seems to seem like it makes a nice symmetry for the shadows when people put their shadows on. So I'm hoping that it turns out to be a good symmetry. So right now I'm using primer eyeshadow primer by Morphe. I usually like the Urban Decay primer, but when I went to the store there was no more Urban Decay, so I tried the Morphe eyeshadow primer. And I like this primer. It reminds me just like the Urban Decay. So eyelid primer. So let me keep my concealer here because you always gotta clean up a mess. Alright, so I'm gonna do like I guess I don't know if I wanna do glitter. I'm trying to decide. Let's start with the bases. Let's get the heat palette. Well, wait a minute. Am I using the heat palette or am I going to use this one by Juvia's Place? Let's see. I got the Huda too. Let's see what the Huda has to offer. Okay. I think I want to use this up in my brow. This one come up on my brow bone. With the Huda, it's called Desert Sand. I think I want to use the Desert Sand on the brow bone and see how that turns out. This is one of those little brush cleaners that you just clean your brush. Takes off the old color so you can transition really easy. So I'm using the Desert Rose eyeshadow palette by Huda. So the Desert Rose, the Huda is very pigmented. That is the one thing I love about her products. It's very pigmented. Now, I love her shadows, but I don't know. I'm gonna try her shadows. I think tonight with the Juvia Place. But there's this one color in here, and I really love her color. It's called Blood Moon. But I swear, I feel like every time that I use the Blood Moon, that um, I when I use the Blood Moon, I feel like the Blood Moon makes my eyes water. Now my eyes water no matter what color I put on, which is so frustrating. So if anybody has any tips or ideas about running um eyes when they're doing their eyes shut, if you can give me some tips, that would be greatly appreciated. Because it absolutely is the worst process. Is um trying to put on makeup, getting a nice look, and the eyes starts to run. And like I don't know about nobody else, my eyes will run right here, but because I have the hooded eye, it's always wet and moist up in here, which is so god awful annoying. It's so annoying. So if anybody has any tips, usually I can avoid that when I'm taking my Zyrtec all around. I don't take Zyrtec all year long, and that may be my downfall is that I'm not doing my Zyrtec all year long, and I'm just using the Zyrtec, maybe during the summer and spring months. Maybe I should try using it all year long because I think that that's why my eyes and everything be draining from the sinuses. And maybe if I use it all year long, I wouldn't be getting that effect. So I'm going to go in with this. I don't know if I want to do amber or blazing. Let's try the blazing. I never used the blazing before. And we'll put the brown on the outside of the lid. Like I said, this is all the uh, Huda brand lid. So if I'm kind of quiet, I'm just concentrating on what I want to do and how I want to set up the colors. What I've come to know about makeup too, if you want a more flawless, defined look, I've learned that I cannot be in a rush. That's what I've learned. I learned that people are taking their time putting on these products. And I think that I feel like when I'm doing it, I'm being a little fussy. But I understand why their makeup lasts so long, why their product is lasting so long. So today, I'm going to be really slow this evening. So, if you're watching my video later on, you can always fast forward through. I just want to give myself the opportunity to see, what it looks like when I'm just taking my time and I'm not in a hurry. I'm not going to work. Because when I'm going to work, I'm moving a lot quicker. A lot quicker. I'm not as defined in the process. I don't have time for that. I got to go get my coin or I can't go to Sephora. So if I'm not going to go get the coin, I can't go to the store. Let me clean off this brush. So what I want to do is go above the lid with um, something called Cood. I'm going to go up in there with the Cood, which is going to be this color right here. Right in the lid. Right in the lid. I'm going to let this be my fall look. Yeah, so you have to build on. And so this is a lot of matte colors for me. I usually do not work with a lot of mattes, and I think this is why I don't. Mattes are just so awfully dry. I love a frost. I'm much better, but I'm giving this a shot. I want to give this a try because I don't know what I'm good at or what I can do unless I try it. I usually like to do a matte look with frost. And I'm going to add some frost, so y'all need to know that I'm going to do that. I'm definitely going to bring in some frost because I want to use this blood moon. This blood moon is one of the prettiest colors I've seen in a minute on the eyeshadow palette. But I'm going to give this look right here. I'm going to give it my time and my effort. 'Cause like I said, I really don't um, work with a lot of matte um, formula eyeshadows. I like to do a frost. Same reason why I like a gel. I love makeup. I just don't want to be the person that got to take all day, every day to blend down and beat down a look. I want it to be easy and breezy. And sometimes makeup is not always easy and breezy. Every color is not easy and breezy. And that's just the process of wearing makeup, But if you want it to be right and you want it to look nice, you are going to have to put some time and energy into it. It's not an overnight, it's not a quick fix. There's some work that has to be done into the makeup if you want it to be what you want it to be. So that wing is not the easiest thing neither. That wing is a lot of work, but I like a good wing. Um, the wing is nice. The wing is absolutely lovely, and it gives a defined look to your makeup as well. That's why I love the wing. Um, so I'm gonna come in on the outside of the eyes with a good I don't know what I'm gonna come up in there with. Just give me a moment. I'm still thinking. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, people. What I was thinking about doing, let's get some white out on here to make the color pop. This is called white out. This is a white concealer. You gotta let it dry down because it's going to be wet. So I'm gonna sit this on here. You gotta let the white out sit because it's very wet, so it can dry down before you put on the other colors. Okay. So I'm gonna wait for that to dry down some. And while I'm waiting for that to dry down some, I want to think about the look that I want to achieve. I was thinking about going for glitter. Then I was thinking about going for this blood, this blood moon. This blood moon is absolutely beautiful, but this is the color that I'm kind of scared of that makes my eyes run. And I was thinking about bringing it in with a, you know what? I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to do the blood moon. Mm, I'm thinking too hard. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. Dry down. Okay, so I have to admit, I can see in my mirror that maybe you guys cannot see why people like the matte colors. See, this is a part of the process that when you're learning, you can see your work. I see now what the matte does. The matte sort of sits on her like a picture versus the gloss. So now that I'm into it and I'm seeing, because it seemed like it was hard to blend down a little bit, but I'm seeing the process. This is why I like to play in my makeup. This is why I like to try to understand the products. I can see it's building a picture where the frost just goes on, where matte is building a defined look. I get it now, y'all. The light bulb just clicked. So I'm getting it. So I'm gonna come up on here with my good frost. I told you I like a frost. This is the blood moon. And I also am understanding a little bit more why people don't actually just brush on all the makeup, why they tap it on. That is a very important technique I'm learning as well. And I guess that's so it doesn't go anywhere. That's why the people pat it on and keep blending out their colors. So when they apply to stuff like glitter or different things that they're adding, it just goes on really, really nice. So I can see the plight. I understand a little bit better now of why people do what they do. Okay, so I can see the journey. That's very enlightening. Yeah, this blood moon, I don't know what it is, but right now I'm starting to feel a little irritated in the eye. I think it's the color. And I love this color. And so, what I wanted to do, I'm not going to do. I'm a little unsure about it, which I was going to do like a goldish frost with a glitter. And I got a little nervous and I got a little scared because I'm live. I will try that on a different day when it's just me and then maybe come on and show people how it looked. And it's just me now because I don't have any followers and I'm okay with that. I'm really doing this for my own tutorials for me so I can watch and see what I did and how I can achieve to be better. Okay. Whew. Okay. See, that's what I'm saying about this color. Like, it's tingling me. That might be this palette. It's only this one color though. I don't know, maybe because it's blood moon. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it gives this little tingle, off tingle that I don't like. So they got a red that says saffron. I'm gonna try the saffron on the edges of this color. Finish off this eyeshadow look. I'm quiet because I'm concentrating, everybody. Concentrating. Okay. Let me get this color from over here. Let's see. I'm gonna also say this too about spending money on makeup. What I come to learn when you buying these palettes, I love a palette or the colors just grab my attention. I just want to purchase them all. But as I got 12, and I know people, some of that I just seen on Facebook, so they had 52. I can see that easily happening to me because there's colors in every palette that you like that maybe another palette may not have. But I so do not want to get carried away like that and get caught up. You can easily get caught up buying all these palettes, but usually if you got a good 5 to 6 palettes, you're gonna run across one of the colors that you liked in another one and one of your palettes if you're low cord enough. That tends to be what I see when I'm doing my own makeup. Like I'll be like, oh shit, I got this color already. So you will run up across the same colors in your palette. So you don't really got to be running around buying 99 different palettes. That's what I've come to find out about this makeup game. You really do not need to be running around buying all them damn palettes. And I am so impressed. Like my girlfriend, I have a friend, she loves makeup as well. And she always talks about, I don't like, she would always say when we be at the makeup store, she doesn't like a palette that's all glittery, like Rihanna's or whatever. And I love to be glitter, glitter, glitter. But it just never dawned on me. And I'm going to have to share that little piece of information I learned from her that I see the difference between the matte and all the glitter and the glam. It gives a more defined finish and a more defined look, and I never knew that before. So I'm happy to come on here and say I learned something new today while in the middle of doing my makeup. And this is again why I'm doing a tutorial because you never know what you can learn or what you can do better if you don't practice and if you don't learn. But like I said, there are several websites where people are very critical and plain out just mean. Don't nobody want to be trying to learn and getting their head bit off at the same time in the process. Like, allow me to learn. Allow me to learn. Don't be trying to bite my damn head off because you ain't happy with yourself today. We ain't got to be rude. So that's what I learned today. God is good. Won't He do it? He will do it and teach you something new. So now that I'm done with the eyeshadow look, we'll do the other part. This is one of my other parts that I'm not a genius in, and that is the wing. So I usually put my tails on first, but because I have this tape there, the tail is going to be last. Um, this as well is the Anastasia of Beverly Hills. This is the black. This is the gel. Now this gel is very hard. It does not go on as smoothly and as easy as a wing liner, but the wing liner can go really well. What I like about this is because it's not easy to put on. It goes on across the lid very nicely and it's very easily controlled. I usually do my tails first, but I'm gonna do this first just to show you guys. And I also love this Kat Von D brush. It's an angled brush, very stern. It's very good to control the gels and the wing liner because the brush is very good control. And she actually has a new one that has the three prongs. I guess to give you that look that you want up at the gels. I mean up at the eyelash part. She has a new one out right now. Money funny. Gotta use what I got, and I got enough, so I'm not in the need to purchase. Okay, man, my neighbor was cooking, and this is an older woman. I just think she cannot cook. So now I'm gonna take this off, this tape off, if I can get the damn tape off, which allows for all the makeup to stay in the place that it's supposed to stay in. And then I'm gonna do the tails of the wing. Now that we're done with the lid. My I'm gonna use this Elf liquid. Now I'm gonna tell you this is one of the best liquid liners I have ran across, and the price is unbelievable. It is $2. And how I do my wing is I try to draw my wing on and I fill it in. I use like a little card, a little business card, a little piece of paper. This is how I do my wing because I'm not an expert yet. Still learning and still practicing. Godspeed to the women who got it down pack. One day I'm gonna grow up and be just like them. Right now, that is not my plight. So I do what I can. All right. And so anybody who's doing this, and I know people don't do this. This is what I'm doing. Like I said, this is a learning video. This is not somebody who is an expert. I don't claim to be an expert. I claim to love the products, and I'm here to learn. I used to be very upset when I would do my eyeshadows and stuff, and like this wing is acting crazy. But one of the makeup buddies that I know that work in Sephora will always tell me, you can make any mistakes that you need to mistake while you're learning. She said you can always fix it with concealer. I've learned that concealer is my friend when it comes to the wing. And that's how I treat the concealer as my friend when I'm doing a wing. Cause God, I be seeing you guys, man. You guys are killing the wing game. Killing the wing. I'm like, oh hell. Y'all be killing the game. So like this wing right here is just tore the fuck up. Let's be clear. But concealer, my best friend. So I used to just put it on my little tray right here that I got. And then I get my brush so I can conceal. Now what I'm gonna do this time is I'm gonna use the same brush that I put the wing on. Because this is such a defined brush. This is going to get what I needed to get. So I'm spraying it clean. I got all that black in there, so I'm gonna make sure I clean it up really, really well. Cleaning this off with some matte cleanser that I have in the spray bottle. So, wow, I do understand now the difference between the um the concealer, I mean the matted formula and the frosted kind. As I'm telling you, I was the frosted girl, just hooked up on the frost. So now I'm gonna clean this up. Just cleaning up that wing. And like I said, as you can clearly see, all that tapping is great. I'm gonna just go ahead and end this wing right here because it's really not good, and try to fix it at the end. But that's the one good thing about concealer. You can make that happen. And these brushes are so pointed, they will help get your angle together. That's what I love. So, so it's coming along. I don't know why I closed it. I want to use it. But this e.l.f.'s brush is so small, so tiny, and so fine. This is a good brush now. Like I said, I'm still using a cardboard for my wing. God bless the person who has it down pat. But this brush right here and this liner is very wet. This is not a tool that I would use to be learning. I do have several liquid liners, but this one is very wet and the brush is so fine. But it is good to help clean up what you did. It's very good for that. So, okay. I do have to re on the flap because I'm black. This is a good liner, but it's a very thin liner, but it dries out very quickly. And for $20, $2, I mean, hey, it's your choice. I love a label. I've been a label girl all my life, but I'm learning through makeup. It's not always about every label versus the technique. That's what I am learning as I continue to go on through this process. Okay, so let's get to the nitty gritty of the look. Okay. Done with all the eyeshadow brushes, so now I'm getting out my face brushes and my sponge and stuff to define the look. Okay. So because I have the dark circles, I'm gonna invite some people in up on this dark circle piece. Um, I like to use a couple things for my skin because of the dark circles. Can I move the mirror just a tad? Tonight I'm gonna use the black tea eye concentrate. Now, like I said, here come my eyes leaking already. See what I'm saying about the eye leaking? That's why I hate the eyes I be leaking. It's just leaking. And like I said, I think it's this eyeliner. Look at it, it's all broke up. That's so irritating to try to do a look and your eyes start to water. That is so god awful annoying. I don't know how constructive this is going to be to try to. Hopefully that'll cover that. I'm gonna leave that brush right here in case it starts to leak again. So anyway, I use this eye concentrate because I have the dark circles. I always have to moisturize under my eye. Skin's very dry. And this eye concentrate makes my eyes a little bit better. Ooh, excuse me. So once I do my eye concentrate, I use a banana. This is LA Pro as well. I put this on as my base for under the eye first. Then I'm gonna get some face primer before I start to rub that in. This is my Yves Saint Laurent. All right, just being a little bit quiet. This primer smells so good and it's so delicious, people. This is the best primer they get on the planet. So that's my good primer. That's for special occasion primer, but I'm gonna use a special occasion primer for my people that's watching me or who's going to watch me. So what I usually do is I dab the banana on because dabbing it on to me is better. I just seem to get into the spots that a brush doesn't necessarily do for me. I just feel like the finger gets it done. It gets all up in there like Prego. What Prego say is in there. Prego Ragu, one of them. Say it's in there. I'm gonna do a nice chocolate brown lip with this. No ombre or nothing, just brown for a fall look. One day I can't wait. I want to try to do some bottom lashes one day, but I just learned how to put on top lashes. I need not get carried away. I need not be doing trying to do that. I need to keep my life real simple. You heard me? Real simple. So then I put on my concealer. This is the new Huda concealer. This is a sample that I'm gonna use. It's very thick and creamy. It's called the Overachiever. I love anything that's going to overachieve because you go to work in the morning. The one thing I hate is putting on my makeup and then um still throughout my day, because I do suffer from the dark circles, the hereditary in my family, grandparents, parents, got them, brothers, got them. Is that like that darkness does come shining throughout my day. So I always use a concealer a lot lighter than my actual tone, and that just keeps me bright under the eyes. That's the reason for that. I know people looking like, well, damn, what the hell is she gonna do with that shit? But it's all gonna come together. Trust me. In the end, I have to do that because I'm trying to conceal. And whenever I don't use the banana, when I run out of the banana, I'll use orange underneath the eye. Any kind of color corrector is what you want to do first, and you want to leave a good amount on because you can blend it out with your beauty blender when you put on your foundation. But all this is needed to cover my dark circles before I go out the door. This is what's needed for me. Somebody else may feel differently. This is what I need to do for my skin. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to go wet up my beauty blender. And for those who don't know what a beauty blender is, he might be still trying to learn. This is the creme of the creme to put on the foundation, blend all to make them together. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So I'm going to put on the Huda mascara. This is called Chocolate Mousse 45. Yeah, 45G chocolate mousse. I don't know why that sponge at the tip just lifted up my concealer, but we're going to take care of that. Now, the Huda smells very good. It's very thick. You do not need a lot of the Huda. If you use more than 2 pumps, I know you might be a little bit obsessed with foundation. I don't want to be looking like a pancake. I like to pat it on with my brush and then blend it out with my sponge. I think anything else, you may be a little bit obsessed with foundation. Cause like I said, the Huda's foundation is very thick. And I do like the fact that this is my first bottle of the Huda. Let me say that. Because I really wear Fenty Foundation 430. But what I like about this foundation as well as the Huda is that they both oxidize to your skin. As you're patting it on, it's blending down to your actual skin color. And that's what I like. That's very important to me. I cannot have no makeup. And as you can clearly see, I done got concealer up on my wings. I might have to fix that. So you want to blend it out. Blending is not a rush job. Blending has to do the work. You know, the sponge is going to do all that. It's going to beat down to fake the look, soften it up. Put this brush down. That's why it's called the Beauty Blender. As you can see, that I still got the water coming out the eyes right there up in the corner. That's getting on my nerves. Like I said, I might have to start taking Zyrtec all year long. So my eyes aren't watering because that's driving me the fuck crazy. I can't be doing a whole bead and then the eyes start a crack a lacking without my permission. That's like real insane. So let me try to fix this. Why is just watering all the way down? I'm so upset about this. Maybe once I put the lash on, that'll cover up some of that, hopefully. I don't want to put any more concealer on here because it's just running. That's just really not making me happy at this moment, people. It's just breaking up the makeup very badly, the water from my eyes. That's not making me happy at all. The fuck at all. I'm not happy about that. Because now I'm trying to fix something that's already fixed and gotta keep trying to reapply. So let's just move on. Let's try to get the majority of this, get this done. Because this is just getting on my nerves. I hate to do a nice complete look and then it start looking crazy at the end. So what I'm going to do is something that I usually do throughout my day. I mean, when I'm getting dressed in the morning, which is I like to bake. I'm going to do the baking up under my eye. I'm going to try to dial back some of this water. I'm hoping that this water will just stop running for a few minutes so we can do this and get this done. I just want to finish up the look and see what it look like. You know what I mean? Without all the damn water. So this is the Kat Von D uh, translucent powder to bake with. Yeah, it's still running. This is just not a good day for the makeup, ladies. Trying to keep it dry. So I'm going to use the Kat Von D translucent powder. And this is obviously the Fenty Beauty. Uh, this is espresso to contour with to finish up the look. So let me hurry up. If I'm not talking, I'm trying to get it done before um, my ashes keep water, water, water. I'm trying to keep it as dry as I can so we can put the lashes on and look at the finished product. Now, I feel like I'm being rushed now because of my damn watering ass eyes instead of taking my time with the video and telling people what I'm doing. Now, they usually say when you contour, if you want to make your forehead smaller, you want to brush the contour and the dark brown down. If you want to, if you want to open up some space on your head, you brush it back. I don't have a really big forehead, so I usually brush my contour to the hairline. Blend in my makeup, and this Elf brush right here is the truth. I love this brush. It's like a $5 brush to contour with. Let me get the eyes again. Excuse me so much. So now the powder is drying up. Ugh, that's just terrible. All the artistic work for the watery eyes. It is what it is, though. Ain't nothing I can do about that. So I sort of bake some time around the contour so the contour can stick out. That's the whole point of baking. I'm not going anywhere. As you can see, I got on my onesie. I'm just in here practicing. Just what I like to do. So let's put on the lashes while we bake. So I usually bake with the Kat Von D translucent powder. I love the translucent powder. The translucent powder to me sets the whole face up after everything else. So let's get these damn lashes on with all this damn water. I feel like a damn running force and terrible. Usually before I put on my lashes, I like to put on a little mascara so the lashes can have something to click on. I said click on to connect to. Make sure you guys vote. If you got any complaints about what's been going on, You want to make sure that you go on taking your complaints to the voting polls. As I tell my kids and my family members, you can't complain if you ain't doing nothing about it. So make sure you go out and vote. Water's still coming. It's not terrible, but it's just awful when you do the footwork and then you just got this ad. I just want to act the hell up. So I love a velour lash. The lashes are so soft looking, but I also love the Huda lashes as well. So I'm doing the velour lashes right this second. That's the lashes I'm doing. Put this lash down. Oh, oh shit. Yeah, my makeup is really cracked up on the lid. And like I said, I don't know if it's this particular color that really makes my eyes water. I love the color, but the next time that I go for this look, I might have to pick a different color from a different palette if it's going to always make my eyes water. Because there's no point in doing a nice lid that's going to crack up and break up because it's making my eyes water. There's no point in that. So while we waiting for the glue to dry, I can wipe off some of this baking powder. Ooh, still watering. So as you can clearly see, the look is coming together with the contouring and the baking powder. Then I'm gonna give us a little bit of highlighter and some lipstick, and then the look will be completed. This is my little stick. It's like a sushi stick or whatever, but it helps me adjust. That little thing on the end don't do nothing for me. See? Ugh, damn it. I like to put them on like this. So, okay, I got the first lash on. So let's go ahead and get the second one on. Eyes still watering. Ugh. I would like to try to take a picture in this look real quick before it just go to hell. All this water that just keep coming out my eyes. It's terrible. It's making the glue loose. Like, I gotta find a way to be able to wear my makeup, which I love, without having my eyes running all the damn time. That is ludicrous to me. I love the velour lashes. They're just full. They're wispy. I believe that this particular brand is called Strutted. So I sit them on there for a minute. Oh, this water's just getting on my damn nerves today, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm new, so I'm getting very frustrated. And this is supposed to be a video, but like I said, this I don't have no followers yet, so I ain't tripping. It's for me. But look at all the water in the crack of my eyes. Like, look, what I'm trying to do this, look. Just all broken up, all up in there. That's just terrible. You know, I want to try to give the look, but ugh, all that water's just done got on my damn nerves. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara on the bottom lid. And I'm gonna put on some eyeliner. So try to fill that rainy water in with some black. Not that it's making a difference, it's just rainy and wet. Okay, so that is the best that the mask is going to do with all that water to just keep coming. So what I'm going to do now is give us a little highlight from the Huda Beauty um highlight. This highlight is delicious, but I don't use all four. I use this one sometimes to go over it with the to make it more intense um for the contour on the cheekbone. Then I go and you do the prep for the gold, which is right above. And as you can see, it's pretty invisible. And then that's just called the prep. And then you set it. So then this is the one that's going to set it. Okay. So the look is complete. I'm going to go ahead on my lipstick. I'm going to do a basic fall brown. I'm gonna have to do this brown and take a picture because I'm so frustrated that this is such a nice look and my eyes won't start running. I'm very frustrated at this point. It's like, come on, man. Like, how can I do anything and wear my makeup Sorry for the noise. I got a lot of lipsticks. I'm just trying to get to the one I'm looking for so I can get to it quickly. Because I'm irritated at this point with this fucking shadow shit. Where the fuck is it? It's my damn brown. Where's my chocolate brown? Okay, this is cute. I hope it's not in another and another purse, which it look like it may be. I'm gonna be so fucking annoyed with that. I'm already super annoyed. I don't need to be annoyed about shit else. Boy, it's just all running and running and running and running. Okay, so I don't see my brown. I'm gonna check one more place before I decide not to do brown, because brown was the whole point of this look, and I'm frustrated. Like I said, I'm very frustrated at this point. Excuse me, people. I am getting a tad frustrated. I just wanted to wear what I wanted to wear. I had my look, what I wanted my look to be, and be done with it. And it just seems like the brown is now missing the fucking action. I just don't understand that. Now, I did have a different purse last week. Let me just check and make sure that it's not still in there, because it could very well. Oh, and guess what I found? Zyrtec. Find time to find it, but still need it. So I'm glad I did find it. I cannot find my damn brown. This is so fucking dumb. Okay. No, hold on. What other purse did I have last week? You know, ladies, this is what happens when you got too many purses, too many bags, just too much shit when you can't find what you need. And I just want to finish up the look right. Not in none of these purses, but I didn't have those purses on last week. Okay. Maybe it's just not meant for me to do brown. Which I'm not happy about that at all. Let me put them out with I just want to move on to the next thing. So I guess the look is not going to finish up with the brown lipstick. Can't find it. I'm a little PO'd because that's why I picked these colors. So I can finish it up with a brown, but I'm sure I got like a dark red I can do. And we can do that and move right along. I can't believe it's not in there though. Okay, because we're almost at an hour and a half and I'm done with the look. So the look is completed. I just need to put on some lipstick. So I'm going to use the Fenty Mademoiselle. It's really dark, so it's not brown. Okay, people, so I'm done with this video. Sorry I got a little frustrated at the end. I got frustrated with the eyes that are still watering all up on the look. So let me pull up the camera a little bit closer. So the look is completed. Like I said, I am a newbie. I'm not very happy with the cracking of the shadow and my eyes watering. I'm not happy with that at all. Um, I did put on the brow gel to match the hair as I said that I would. And got the highlighter from the Huda Beauty. And, it's looking okay. Um, I just got frustrated at the end because of all the water on my eyes. I just got frustrated at the end. But like I said, I'm still new. I'm still learning. I love makeup. If you want your makeup done, call me. Tracy Scott. Hit me up on the Facebook. Tracy Scott up on the Facebook. Reach out to me. I will do the best that I can do for you. Hopefully, you don't have a good running watery eyes, and we can get on with our day and our life. So the look is done. The hair is done. The lashes are on. Um, I'm semi happy. I'm not going to say I'm 100% happy like I was when I did the glitter video and the glitter lid because, like I said, it started to break up on me at the end, and I wanted my dark brown lipstick. This is not the dark brown lipstick that I wanted, but I'm not mad at it. I am very impressed with the eyeshadow that I did, the eyeshadow look, until we got to the lid and it started to just make my eyes moist. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. If you did tune in or if you're going to watch later, I appreciate it. I'm still new. I'm still learning, still loving to do the makeup. It's an art. Bye bye.